Hey yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to my channel. This is Mauro and today we're gonna do a new reaction of a fantastic video that I found. I never watched it, but from the title and the number of subscribers and views they have, wow, this must be amazing. What every country in the world is best at. This is just the first part. It's 9 minutes long, so I'm gonna do this now, and then in a couple of days I will do the second part if it's good. So let's say I'm from Italy, so I think that what my country is best at, that's kind of a difficult question, you know? Be best at something. I don't know, probably best at making pizza, moving our hands like this when we talk. I don't know, producing branded clothes like Gucci, Dolce & Gabbana, I don't know, fashion, something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's very hot today. So anyway, we should just check it out and see what new things we will learn about each country in the world.
This video is made possible by Skillshare. Start learning anything for free for 2 months at skl.sh/reallifelore14. Every country is the best or the worst at something. So what is your specific country best or worst at in the entire world?
Okay. This one is the best at. Okay. So if there is also the worst at, we should do the reaction of that one as well, if this one goes well. We'll see.
Half of the countries in the world are in this video, while the next half will be in next week's video called Part 2. So we'll continue in alphabetical order by going to Afghanistan first, which produces the most opium in the world. 90% of world heroin.
Yeah. That was kind of obvious, right? That was kind of obvious. we know that.
Contains opium produced here. Albania has the highest number of military bunkers per capita in the world. There are 5.7 bunkers every square kilometer, or 1 bunker for every 18 people in the country. Algeria is the largest country in the world, which has 0% of their territory made up of water. Andorra has the highest life expectancy in the world at an amazing 81.1 years. Angola has the highest infant mortality rate in the world at 96 deaths for every 1,000 births. Antigua and Barbuda has the lowest suicide rate.
My God, that's not really something. That's not really something to be best at. I think that's something to be worse at. Oh, so this video is best at, even if it's the worst thing of the world. Oh, okay. That's kind of sad.
Deaths for every 1,000 births. Antigua and Barbuda has the lowest suicide rate anywhere in the world and was the only country in 2015 to not report a single suicide. Argentina has the highest consumption of beef per capita, with people consuming an average 65.2 kilograms per year. Armenia has the longest non-stop cable car ride that stretches for 5.6 kilometers in length. Australia has the highest recorded number of fatal shark attacks, reporting 259 fatal incidents since 1900. Meanwhile, Austria has the most paid time off for employees in the world, up to 43 days per year. Azerbaijan has the largest percentage of territory covered by mud volcanoes. About half of all mud volcanoes in the world are located here, so congratulations. The Bahamas has the lowest business tax rate in the world, 0%, while Bahrain has the lowest individual tax rate in the world, also 0%. Bangladesh has the most rivers in the world. There are over 700 inside the country. Belarus has the highest amount of alcohol consumed per capita in the world. 17.5 liters are consumed per person.
Okay. So now I know why Bold and Bankrupt, the YouTuber, always go there to make videos.
Person per year. Belgium, meanwhile, has the highest individual tax rate in the world, up to 64%. Bhutan has the largest percentage of their population involved in agriculture, over 80% of the population. Bolivia is the largest producer of Brazil nuts, so again, congrats. While Bosnia and Herzegovina has the largest number of landmines per capita in the world, 152 landmines for every square kilometer of the country.
And I did the Geography Now episode, but I don't know, they said that Albania had more in that episode, so I don't know. Maybe they were wrong.
Ghana is the world's largest producer of diamonds, and Brazil has the most FIFA World Cup victories with 5 total wins so far. Brunei has the lowest public debt.
Italy will get there soon. Don't
in
worry
the
about
world, and Bulgaria is the world's largest producer of rose oil. Burundi has the lowest GDP per capita, just $277 per person per year. Cambodia is the most Buddhist country in the world at about 97% of the population, while Cameroon has the highest business tax rate in the world, 38.5%. Canada is the most educated country in the world, with 54% of the population completing some form of tertiary education. Meanwhile, the Central African Republic is ranked as the least happiest country in the world. Chad has the highest maternal death at childbirth ratio, and Chile has the record for the strongest recorded earthquake, a 9.5 on the...
So beside Botswana, there's nothing really good in Africa until now.
Richter scale. China produces the most CO2 emissions of any country, but also produces the most gross renewable energy in the world. Colombia is the largest producer of cocaine, producing 495 tons in 2015. The Democratic Republic of the Congo has the highest percentage of its population suffering from undernourishment, 75%.
Oh my god, that's so sad. What do you think that they keep saying those kind of things about Africa to send money to help the people? That's why. Because they're controlled by, their governments is filled with just so many bad people, so they don't fucking care if people live or die, they just care about getting rich. And they leave people there to starve, they have no opportunities or nothing. So you should just think about that when you see African people in your country, or you see people asking for money to save them, because this is really sad.
The next door Republic of the Congo, meanwhile, consumes the least electricity in the world. Costa Rica has the highest environmental happiness among their citizens, while Côte d'Ivoire is the largest producer of cocoa at 1/3 of the global supply. Croatia, meanwhile, leads the world in the number of kidney transplants, while Cuba has the most baseball World Cup victories with 25 gold medals. Cyprus has the oldest woman who ever paraglided, who is 104 years old, and the Czech Republic is the most atheist country in the world at 75% of the entire population. Denmark is ranked as the least corrupt country in the world, and Ecuador has the most biodiversity per square kilometer of any country on Earth. Egypt is the most heavily mined country with over 23 million active mines, while Eritrea has the highest number of child workers. Estonia has the most women per man in the world, 0.84 men for every 1 woman. Ethiopia has the most expensive internet in the world, and Fiji has the best performance at the Rugby World Cup Sevens, winning twice. Finland has the highest
Italy always lose to them in rugby.
Coffee consumption in the world at 2.64 cups of coffee per day per person.
What is that?
The Rugby World Cup Sevens, winning twice. Finland has the highest coffee consumption in the world at 2.64 cups of coffee per day per person.
Wow, I drink more than that.
France, at the same time, is the most visited country on the planet. She received 86.3 million tourists in 2015 alone. Gabon has the highest number of sun-tailed monkeys, and Gambia is ranked as the least militarized country on Earth. Georgia is the...
At least they're not that. At least those Gabon and Gambia didn't have something that bad like other countries, but I'm sure they have as well.
The largest producer of khachapuri, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly, and 88% of their population prefers it over pizza. Germany has won the most Winter Olympic medals in history, and Greece has the highest consumption of olive oil at 26.1 kilograms per person per year. Guatemala is the largest producer of the spice called cardamom, while Guinea has the world's largest aluminum ore reserves. Guyana has the highest suicide rate in the world for women, 15.5 suicides for every 100,000 women. Haiti has the world's smallest military with only 50 total soldiers, and Honduras has the highest murder rate in the world at 84.6 people murdered per 100,000. Meanwhile, Hungary has...
I think is San Pedro Sula. That city is very dangerous. I heard that the life expectancy of a male is 22, 23 years old. Oh my god. Imagine me, I'm 30 years old. Oh my god. And I wouldn't have lived that far if I was living there. That's crazy. So many bad things in the world.
The highest per capita number of porn stars, and Iceland has the highest percentage
I'm a guy, so I know that.
Percentage of internet users. 92% of the population is
Yeah, of course. What the hell are you gonna do in Iceland if you're not gonna go on the internet? Oh my god. I live in Italy, there's so many things to do here, and yet I'm still always in the navigating the internet. I can't imagine people from Iceland, what else they're gonna do.
is connected to the internet. India produces the most movies in the world at 1,255 films in 2011, while Indonesia has the shortest average height in the world, 5 feet 2 inches for men and 4 feet 10 inches for women. Iran has the largest number of former capital cities, 32, so I mean, figure it out, guys. And Iraq has the highest capital cities, 32, so I mean, figure it out, guys. And Iraq has the highest number of terrorist activities in the world. Ireland has won Eurovision the most times of any country, 7 times, while Israel spends the most amount of time on social media, 11.1 hours per person per month. Italy has the largest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites, 51 total, while Jamaica is home to the world's
I guess totally wrong.
fastest man, Usain Bolt. Japan has the highest number of 3-star Michelin restaurants, 31 total, and Jordan has the lowest point below sea level, -420.
It's very interesting that most of these things you would never imagine. You would never even imagine thinking about it. I mean, you kind of can guess the France part, you know, the most visited country. But most of the countries, or Greece with olive oil, you know, because Greece is very famous for olives. But you wouldn't guess most of these countries. That's very interesting.
28 meters. In addition to being the #1 exporter of potassium, Kazakhstan has the highest consumption of salt in the world. Kenya is the world's largest producer of black tea, and Kuwait has the world's highest valued currency, the dinar, only one of which is equal to 3.3 US dollars. Meanwhile, Latvia has the highest literacy rate in the world at 99.9% of their population, while Lebanon has the highest number of refugees per capita. There is 1 refugee for every 5 citizens that lives in the country. Meanwhile, Lesotho produces the highest percentage of their electricity from renewable energy, 100% of it. Liberia has the highest number of deaths caused by the Ebola virus. Libya has statistically the most dangerous roads to drive on in the world, and finally, Liechtenstein.
Look at that road! There was no sign, no lines on the street. Oh my god!
Has statistically the most.
Oh my god! There's no lane, there's no nothing. Oh my god, look even how they park. Now wait, are they parked or are they going? Oh my god. That's crazy. Look at that car, look at those cars, they're going on the sidewalk. Oh my god!
Dangerous roads to drive on in the world, and finally, Liechtenstein is the only country in the world you can actually rent for the totally affordable price of $70,000 per night. What would you do with an entire country you rented out for a few nights? You could host your own concert for the country's 37,000 residents, but for that, you'd actually need to know a little bit about music production and audio work, and what better place to learn that than over at Skillshare. While learning how to master your own songs may be cool, Skillshare of course has so many other interesting classes as well on topics like data science, programming, and animation. In fact, Skillshare has over 20,000 classes, so if there's something you want to learn, then Skillshare probably has a class on it. Best of all, you can start learning with Skillshare for free for 2 whole months, and support real-life lore by going and signing up today by clicking the link in the description at skl.sh/reallifelore14. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Skillshare for supporting the channel.
Wow, this was really interesting. Don't worry about it, guys. We're gonna do the second part soon, very soon, in a couple of days. And let me know down in the comments which other videos you want me to react to. These videos are really interesting. They're really nice. But anyway, guys, we will see you next time.